Canada's wildfires are burning through the night. The headline is not just a headline, it's a description of how the fire season has flipped its rhythm. All across the country, firefighters who once counted on cool evenings are now facing a relentless 24 sun-gut cycle in the heat of the night. Nighttime temperatures that used to cool down the moves of the fire are rising. In some places, the temperature over the darkness has hovered at 91 degrees Fahrenheit, an extreme for an evening. That means the canopy and grass that fire feeds on stay dry, so the flames keep their appetite. The result is that the fire grows longer, spreads later, and never gives a moment of respite. It's relentless, said Randy Schroeder, a fire chief from Alberta. The fires grow and last a lot longer than they would have normally done in the same fuel, in the same period of time, years ago. He added that the same schedule through the night also drives up the cost of fighting wild BMP. When crews can't attack a threat after dark, they have to fight until the next day, and the extra hours add wear on equipment, more fuel for trucks, and higher pay for shifts. More than 850 wildfires were burning in Canada on Thursday, a number that has continued to climb. The most active ones are north of Lake Superior in Ontario, a region that has seen over 15 communities evacuated near Thunder Par. The smoke has not stayed within Canada's borders either. It has drifted across the United States, pushing the air quality index way above 500 in some spots of Ontario and the Midwest. Any reading past 300 is considered hazardous and puts people at risk. Liam Butchert, a fire weather meteorologist in Edmonton, points out that cool nights are so key to help get on top of some of these fires. In the current heat wave, he says, that cool crop of nights has collapsed. This shift has forced fire teams into an altered workflow. Instead of resting between attacks, crews have to hunt at more to divide their effort across the day. Wind shifts can also be cruel. The dry, hot air that fuels the fire additionally changes direction and force overnight. Fire scientists from the Canadian Forest Service have been studying how the fire burning hours have increased. Shenli Wang, a lead researcher, co-authored a 2026 study showing that potential burning hours in North America increased by 36% between 1975 and 2024. Most of that increase was at night. It's not just a random variable, he explains. The increased temperature, almost every night we saw fires staying active for longer, means firefighting resources have to spread thinner. The result is that fewer crews can attack fires odd-nose, and they have to fight slower and more cautiously. The consequences ripple beyond fire lines. Growing fires means more particulate matter in the air, more smoke that impairs visibility for drivers, and heavier health burdens for communities upwind. The 850-plus fires have drawn the attention of the federal government and provincial authorities. Firefighters airlift mobility, working and commuting across long distances at all hours. In some cases, long-haul helicopters are the primary mode of attack, but those planes, too, can overheat if they operate through the heat. The combination of tools and personnel both commands a growing amount of logistic complexity. At the end of the day, the clouds of smoke, the cost, the strain on crews, and the lessons of climate change converge to make it clear that the fight against Canada's wildfires is no longer about fighting the blaze by day. It's about fighting with the stars, with no map to rely on. That is why the headline matters. The fires are burning through the night, and it means the fight continues until the sun comes up again. Thank you for joining me today, and be sure to follow our upcoming series where we dive deeper into what these fires mean for Canada and the environment. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.